Yeah, so listen. Listen, I came up with a solution today for the iPhone 4 antenna problem. What do you mean, what antenna problem? This is national. This is national news. I don't know what rock you live. All right, hold on. Let me let me explain it to you. Okay, look. Apple came out with this a device called the iPhone 4. You are aware of this, right? Yeah. Okay. And they rushed it to market too quick. And there's a flaw with the antenna. If you hold the phone in your left hand like you normally do, and you hold your thumb up against the iPhone, the lower left corner of the iPhone, it somehow shields or shorts out the antenna. And yeah, and then yeah, all those drop calls I've been getting. Yeah, so you lose the call, you lose your internet connection, and they blew it. They just blew it. And I had this problem the first day that I had my iPhone. You know, got it on the first day, and I had this problem. And then it started coming out in the news. Oh my God, it's gonna be a problem. And then Apple said, well, you're holding the phone wrong. Steve Jobs came out on national media and said, you're just holding the phone wrong. All phones have to be held a certain way. You're not. So anyway, I cried foul from the beginning. I was making these YouTube videos on the subject and calling out Apple, because then they came out and said that there's a software fix that's going to be coming up, that they're just calculating the bars wrong, and this is just a bunch of hooey. So yeah, so I put these videos out, and then finally Apple admitted now there's a problem with the antenna, and oh my God, the recall is going to cost us $1.5 billion, so they're not going to recall it, and it's a disaster. And so, in any case, this guy Steve Jobs has his thumb so far up his. Can I call you right back? Yeah, no, I know I was about to tell you, but YouTube is here. Yeah, YouTube is here. Yeah, can I call you? Yeah, let me. Yeah, call you back. Okay. All right. I gotta go. Bye. Hi, YouTube. It's me. I don't know how long you've been staying there, but you probably overheard that I have come up with the solution to the iPhone problem. When I was a kid in the 60s, phones looked like this. See this phone here? This is my AT&T, or actually Bell telephone, which is AT&T phone that we all had. You couldn't buy your own phone. You had to lease the phone from AT&T and pay them a monthly fee on it, kind of like the iPhone. So, any case, that we've been having all these problems here, and I figure that Steve Jobs has his thumb up his Apple. What do you think I was going to say? He has his thumb up his Apple, and I have come up with a product so that you can have your thumb up your Apple. It's called the Thumb Up Your Apple. And I came up with this because of the antenna problem. I use the phone by holding it in my left hand. So I'll show you on my iPhone 3GS that if I hold this in the normal way, look at that. The antenna portion, which is where it is in that corner, is covered by the Thumb Up My Apple. So anyway, so I made this wonderful little thing. See, I have a sewing machine here. I have a sewing machine, and I got my sewing machine out, and I got some leather and things like that. I was making cases, actually. I was making little iPhone cases. See, I got like this nice little case that I made, right? And I've got another one here. I've been playing with different styles of case. This one's polar fleece lined, anyway. So and then I made a couple out of burlap sack material, which is polar fleece lined too. These are really cute. So anyways, I was making cases, and I had some leftover material, and I thought, wait a minute. Why hide the iPhone's beautiful structure when instead you could put it on your hand and have a solution so that when you're holding the phone in your left hand, you don't constantly get disconnected? Now, obviously, I'm not going to wear this thing around town like a dork all day long. I mean, it could become the next giant fashion statement. It does look kind of cool. It's held on with a cool elastic band, and it does look kind of slick. See, I did that for the Chinese people who are going to try to rip me off now. It's my idea. The idea that you can now, when you're sitting and relaxing and surfing the web and reading, you can hold it any way you want, and you can still enjoy the nice form factor that the phone has. I love the iPhone. I love the way it looks. I love what it does. This iPhone 4 is unbelievable. Consumer Reports was wrong to say this is a bad device. It's just like people. You have to take the good with the bad. This phone has an antenna flaw that you have to either put a case on it or you have to do what I did. I'll make you one of these. You send me an email or you write something in the comments below, and I'll make you one of these. I won't even charge you a lot of money for it, and it'll show Steve Jobs that he has his thumb up his apple. All right, YouTube. I got to make a phone call. All right. Yeah. All right. See ya.